and we just wanted to welcome you today to the grand opening. And we're so grateful for all of your support and all of your help. And we just wanted to let everyone know that we did end up renting the stage and the ramp and everything, and they failed to include everything that we were supposed to have, so we apologize for the inconvenience. But now we will hear from Amelia Longmire.
Good afternoon. What an exciting day. We are here today to celebrate the first inclusive playground in Campbell County. Of course, there are dozens of playgrounds in Campbell County. There are a few at every school and several at our local parks, but none like this one. As you all know, this playground is made to include kids with disabilities. Did you know that over 3 million kids in America have a disability? You probably know someone with a disability. It may be a friend, your family, or maybe even you, yourself. There's nothing wrong with having a disability. You should be proud of who you are. My brother has disability, so I'm very passionate about taking care of him and protecting him from mean jokes and the world that doesn't always include him. He deserves a safe place to play. The sad truth is, most of our playground equipment in this county has not been made to include children with disabilities. You might see a swing here, or a ramp there, but it's not good enough. All the playground equipment in this county has been created equal. The problem is that equality doesn't make everyone successful. Equality is treating everyone the same, but equity is taking differences into account so that everyone has a chance to succeed. Yes, equality is great, but every child deserves equitable opportunities, even when it comes to playtime. I'm thankful today that my brother has a safe place to play, that my friends and my classmates will learn about equity and inclusion, that our country is taking steps towards a better world for my generation. Our future is bright, inclusive, and so exciting. Thank you.
Hello, I'm Bill Jones, and I'm the... Hello. I'm Bill Jones, and I'm the General Sessions, and more importantly today, I'm the Juvenile Court Judge. And I'm very happy to be here. As a Juvenile Court Judge, I can tell you that I work with kids every single day that just go through the most unimaginable, terrible experiences. And working in that system, and the courthouse staff and DCS and all the people in that, we get beat down over time, just seeing all bad stuff that happens. And it means the world to me to be here and be a part of this and to see this beautiful playground open today. This playground is meant for all children, and it's especially designed for children with disabilities who can come here and swing and use equipment that's built specifically for them. And it's here at the foot of these beautiful mountains that surround us, and it just makes me happy to be here, to be a part of this. And it also thrills me on how this came together, because this is a young group of people from our community who have worked tirelessly for at least 2 years to make this happen, to overcome obstacles, and worked with the city of Caryville and brought our community together to raise the money to make this happen. And I'd like to give a big round of applause to all the young folks who came together to build this place. You know, I have 2 young children of my own, but they're teenagers now, so they're not too much into playgrounds at this point. But I do look forward to, in the near future, hopefully bringing my grandkids to this very playground and letting them play, and I will remember this day and everything that went into making this playground. And I appreciate everyone being here. Thank you all. I'm going to turn it back over to Brandon now. guys. How is everybody? Yeah. Can we hear all right now? Good to see everybody. First, I want to apologize, but in my apology, you'll see how difficult this world that we live in is. So we rented this stage, this podium, a nice microphone, etc. from a Knoxville area party rental store. Told them how important this event was. Told them how important it was for us to have something as simple as an inclusive stage. And what do you see here? A PA system that we had to borrow because there wasn't a battery, made sure that we got to highlight those individuals with disabilities. There's no ramp because somebody along the way dropped the ball and didn't care enough about those kids right here in Campbell County to make sure that they too can get on the stage. And this is what this playground is about, ladies and gentlemen. This playground is about giving every child the opportunity to play in an environment that's safe, fun, and welcoming. You know, we talk about things in our community a whole lot like bullying, people picking on one another. We see adults in our workplace do it every single day. We see these things happen. This is what changes that. This is the first step in making a kinder community and a community that's more welcoming. We couldn't have gotten here today if it wasn't for some of our friends in the state and local governments. And so I wanted to take an opportunity to introduce them. Unfortunately, Caryville Mayor Bobby Stooksbury is unavailable today. He's sick, but he does send his regards and his thankful commitment for you guys being here. But I would like to introduce our county mayor, Jack Lynch. Mayor Lynch.
Hello, I'm Jack Lynch. I'm your county mayor. I'm here today representing Campbell County. I want to say our commissioners, we have many commissioners in the crowd today with us, and Campbell County is proud today to be a small part of this opening of the playground. This is what happens when community involvement comes forward, works hard to make something a reality. This is not government, this is a combination. This is all of us working together. And man, it's great. I simply have a certificate of recognition for the grand opening today. We're going to list the grand opening of the Caryville Cares Playground. This certificate is given to Caryville Cares Playground in recognition of the grand opening of the first ever all-inclusive playground in Campbell County, Tennessee, on Friday, April 26, 2024. Jack Lynch, Mayor. All right, next up we have Representative Powers, your state representative, and Senator Ken Yeager.
Thank y'all for coming out today. I hope the weather holds out, and we had a bet on whether we were going to make it up the ramp or not, and fortunately we did. But we really appreciate everything that Brandon has done, and everybody that's been involved with the city council, all the people that helped raise money, and just everybody's involvement in making this come together today. And with that, I'd like to introduce my good friend and our state senator, Ken Yeager.
Wow, what a day. Let it rain, I don't care. We're having a great time celebrating the opening of this park. And this happened because this community came together and did it by the inspiration of Brandon Johnson. Thank you, where's Brandon? Thank you, thank you, thank you. And I'm really pleased that Dennis and I were able to get you a little money to complete the project. This is just the beginning. We're going to have parking there, an amphitheater, a pavilion, and we were able to secure a state grant to help pay for that in the amount of $627,000. And you know, politicians have resolutions. But this one is a short one, and I think a really good one that Dennis and I have have worked on together. If the ink don't run from the rain. All right, a resolution to commemorate the grand opening of the Caryville Cares Playground. Whereas in 2021, now listen to this, a group of intrepid, compassionate young professionals came together with the goal of building an inclusive playground in Campbell County, believing that every child has a chance to play regardless of ability level. And this undertaking became the largest community-led project in the history of Campbell County. The Caryville Cares Playground Committee began the effort and have successfully raised the funds to do this. Whereas the installation of this playground, every park in the Caryville community was one that had built only for able-bodied children, but prior to the installation of this one, we now have an inclusive playground for all of our children to come. So it's important that the legislature, the House and the Senate, recognize the grand opening of this important community gathering place at this time now, and therefore, the 113th General Assembly commends the grand opening of the playground, extends our gratitude to the devoted individuals who made Campbell County's first ever inclusive playground a reality. It's signed by your Senator, Ken Yeager. It's signed by your Representative, Dennis Powers. So, hooray!
What's their
All right, guys, it would not be a Caryville Cares event if we didn't have a couple of hiccups. That's just the way it goes. Our very first fundraiser
It's okay if I'm
was a
stuck.
fundraising dinner in which
I can just go home and change.
We had a historic snow. Our venue had snow in it. We were shoveling out the snow, but that just goes to show how dedicated this group of young people that helped make this possible, that just shows their dedication. So we're going to call a couple audibles in our presentation, but I would be completely remiss as a chairperson if I didn't say thank you to this team who through their hard work made this possible. Let's give them a round of applause. I also would be completely remiss if I didn't thank my friends personally, my family, and most importantly, I'm going to share with you all the inspiration in this entire park. Every bit of this is this lady right here sitting in this pink jacket. And this is my great-grandmother, Phyllis Crutchfield, who was a special education assistant. Without her love, without her support, none of this would have been here for children for decades. So Mel, thank you. Now I want to introduce Allie Winter. I'm going to ask that you please give her your undivided attention. Our PA system's gone out for the rain, but God made us waterproof for a reason. So we're going to hear now from our friend Allie.
He's like...
Disabilities came with some challenges One in 4 people are disabled, and the disability community is the one minority who can join at any point in time. Why should you care? Because it could be you, your child, your parents, your sisters. And accessibility, it benefits everyone and it harms no one. As a child, I was shown segregation instead of inclusion. We separate the abled and disabled students to keep them safe and safe. From my experience,
Yeah, good to see you back. We have a sports complex there.
Caryville Cares Playground, every child and adult is seen through play. It's a place where differences are celebrated and everyone is encouraged to play, learn, and grow as a community. Every child deserves to play alongside their friends regardless of ability, and no parent or guardian should feel shame for not being able to take their children safely to a playground. I want to thank everyone who was a part of making this dream a reality, big or small. Thank you to Brandon for putting in endless effort and leading our team, as well as anyone who came up to me and asked my opinion as a disabled person. I believe this is how real change happens, when we're able to set aside our own lived experiences and listen to the voices of all kinds of people. If you know me at all, you know I've never really liked being called an inspiration, because in most situations I've been called inspiring to survive when I had no choice. I didn't inspire anyone to change the systems making my life so hard. I hope this beautiful display of inclusion in our community will inspire you to act, because this is only the beginning. There's still so much work to be done. Accessibility and inclusion is needed in every business in Campbell County, and we need everyone's help to make this goal a reality. I do online advocacy, and part of some of my online awareness is poetry that I write for other chronically ill disabled people to write happiness. When I think perfectly describes how it feels to see such a healing project come together as an adult who didn't have to sing is this. Yes, I do point out every TV character in a wheelchair, and I obsess over every musician who openly admits they too live with a chronic illness. I read every book with a disabled character who doesn't exist just to die at the end. Maybe you think that's childish, and I'd say that it probably is. My inner child is tired of being strong, and all she's ever wanted was somewhere to belong. Let's work together to build a world where inclusivity is not just a concept, but a reality that enriches the lives of everyone involved. Diversity is having a seat at the table, inclusion is having a voice, and belonging is having that voice be heard. A huge thank you to our incredible community for your support and enthusiasm, and I also want to extend our deepest gratitude to the city officials and everyone involved in getting Caryville Cares to this exciting day. Even though it's rainy, I hope everyone's ready to make some memories.
All right, folks, like I said, God had little different plans for today, so I appreciate you guys hanging with us. What we're going to do now, instead of anybody cutting the ribbon, what we're going to ask is that every kid come and line up right over here. As a group, we're going to count down from 10. The 10 boys will run through the blue ribbon. I'll be running.
Yes, sir.
I'll let you make the best decision. Over and under. Hold on. You gotta wait. Brandon, we got plenty of people doing that. Yeah. 1 second. You gotta stay right here. Come on up, Laura. Sorry, Laura. All right, where's Amelia? Hold on 1 second. Can you stand right here? All right, hold on. Wait. All right, everybody. Hold on 1 second. Hey, can you stand right here? On my hand?
You're something different about you.
Hang on, I'm not ready to go. All right, everybody. All right, everybody. Help us count down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let it go.
I'm not sure. Can you go over there and check it out?